Welcome to our Elevate Leader training videos. Thank you so much for taking the time to go through this. Our prayer is that through this, you will be equipped and empowered to lead the next generation of Jesus. Thank you so much for stepping out to lead in our middle school and high school environments. Your role is essential in the development of young people. So thank you for investing your time into something that has eternal value. I want to start out just by talking about the why behind Elevate our youth ministry. As a church, we prioritize investing into the next generation. We unapologetically pour resources, time, and energy into young people. Why? Because the need to reach and build young people is great, and God has called us to do it. Recent research has shown that many youth today think that the church is irrelevant and hypocritical. Over half of young people who grow up in church end up leaving. 75% of US teens read the Bible less than once a month, and 60% of teens reported experiencing high levels of anxiety. In light of all of this, we know that God has called us as a church to make an impact in the young people of our community. Our vision is reaching students, building lives. Reaching students looks like students getting saved and being baptized. Building lives looks like students actively taking steps in their relationship with God, leading others to Jesus, growing in spiritual disciplines, serving in the church, and more. When I think about the vision of reaching students, building lives, I think of a friend of mine named Dalen.
Hey, my name is Dalen, and 7 years ago, I walked through the doors of Milestone for the very first time. Up until that point, I did not grow up in a Christian home, and in February 2017, I was the first person in my family to give my life to Jesus. After that, I got connected to Elevate, where I made genuine friendships and met adult leaders who actually cared about me. Then I went to summer camp where God called me to ministry. From there, I started serving, met my wife Bree, brought my parents to church where they got saved, went to Milestone College, and now my wife and I lead the Next Gen ministry at one of our campuses. The greatest joy I have is now giving people coming behind me the same opportunities I had when I was a student. Thank you, Elevate, for changing my life and for choosing to invest into the next generation.
That's the win for us right there. Seeing more and more students like Dalen get saved, grow in their walk with Jesus, lead others to Him, and walk in their purpose. As we close this first video, let's just talk about some general expectations for serving at Elevate. The time commitment is 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Volunteers arrive at 6 p.m. to check in before attending the volunteer rally at 6:15. During this time, you can check in yourself, and we also have childcare provided for all children of Elevate volunteers, and you can check in your kids at that time as well. After the volunteer rally, volunteers go to their assigned teams, and student check-in opens at 6:30 p.m. Depending on the team you serve on, you may have a pre, during, and post-service role. During service, if your team does not have a specific role, we ask that you sit in service and sit on the end of a row with students. This is a great opportunity to model by example what it looks like to worship and engage with the message. It's also an opportunity for you to meet students and, when needed, use your authority as an adult volunteer to have students stay focused in service and not create a distraction to others. If a student around you is talking and creating a distraction to others, we ask that you kindly talk to them and ask them to pay attention and not distract others. Post-service. For all volunteers, we ask that you stay until 8:30 p.m. after service is dismissed and the majority of students have been picked up. After service is an awesome opportunity to connect with students and with parents who are picking up their kids. Dress code. We ask that you dress semi-casual to best serve our students. Please avoid wearing tights, leggings, sweatpants, revealing or low-cut tops, suggestive graphic tees, short skirts, and tank tops. We ask that all leaders also wear an Elevate lanyard that we will provide for you. Last thing, communication. Planning Center is the way that you can let us know if you are serving or not each week. You can download this app on your phone as well for the easiest way to accept and decline serving each week. Please accept or decline by Monday before Wednesday every week. This helps us best prepare for Wednesday nights by knowing who is serving each week. Thank you so much again for serving with the young people of our church. We're excited for you to be a part of reaching students and building lives.